Hello! Welcome in, everybody, to this week's episode of Dungeons and Cuties, episode 18. Wow, 18, so many. I'm your host, your storyteller, your dungeon mistress. Are you ready to recap?
Yes.
Take it away.
Hello, everyone. Bongu again, coming through. I'm going to try to jog our memories here. When we started the beginning of last session, we were on that bridge, that creaky, shambly bridge, staring down a quote-unquote werebeastie creature. And then, in the blink of an eye, I saw it got swallowed up by a shadow creature. And it was vanished, gone. And then some undead, stinky children. Well, yeah, they were pretty stinky. They came and Candy started calling them, well, in an honest manner, stinky. They were. They really didn't like that and started trying to kill us. So, like any normal person would do, we tossed them off the side of the bridge. Yeah, any normal person would do that, yeah. I need to keep telling myself that. Anyway, the shadow didn't really seem very aggressive towards us, but seemed delighted that we were tossing some food over the bridge. We then went ahead and entered, we entered a portal by an abandoned ship off to one side of the path of the bridge. However, Kurdan was met with an unspeakable. The Silken Shadow, providing him with a pact to have some warlock introduced into his class. Nobody knows what he decided, because we all went through the portal before him. But whatever he did, he got us back, and Malia too. So, I remember, Kurdan remembers, and a little bit more. I'm going to tell him what I know, but I'm not sure if anybody else other than Kurdan and maybe Malia will figure out if he's got that warlock and what happened with that pact there. So we're heading towards the inn to catch up. And I'm going to pass it to the dungeon mistress.
Today's session begins shortly after the last ended. The captain asking all of you to continue below deck, warning you of rough waters and a potential stop. Darloa, you are the last on deck, and I need you to roll an insight, please.
Sorry, my headset's glitching. 13.
More distracted by the recent back and forth between you and Malia, you miss some subtleties, but there is an undeniable stress. The captain's face is pinched in a way that it hasn't been the entire voyage. But still, you acquiesced and descend below. I'm assuming all of you meet back in your shared quarters.
Yori does.
That's correct.
Okay. Darloa is the last to arrive. Malia, second to last. And she moves to sit beside or stand beside Kurdan. And Kurdan, what is your passive insight?
12.
It's clear that she's stressed, but again, you miss any other subtle nuances, any other details around her expression. The biggest factor that she's stressed, she's tightly holding her middle, and there's no bright grin or regular sachet. Typically, Malia is quite sassy, in a fun way, But there's none of that right now. As Tar is the last to step in, Malia does break the silence despite her stress. So what exactly is our plan?
I think before all that nonsense happened, we were trying to get more information on this priest dude, right?
Father Dunley.
Yeah.
Yeah, but then there was kind of like some unspeakables on the deck, and they kidnapped Malia, and we just barely, like, are here again, right? So I feel like we should really get the hell away from here.
Andy, didn't you speak of the captain, about the captain talking to some weird creature?
Yeah, it was really strange. It scared me a lot, and so it seemed like they were holding a person hostage, and because of that, the captain seems to be corrupted. I don't trust her anymore. I don't think you should trust her either. I don't think we should put any reliance on her. She might give us over to whatever it is she was talking to.
So, if she's gonna hand us over, what do we need to do? We're gonna interrupt whatever she's gonna do once we stop sailing? Do we hop off the ship? What's our plan?
We should, hear me out. We should set the ship on fire.
While we're on it?
That would shake things up, no?
What if we found the person that is being held to sway the captain? Because I don't trust her because she's obviously being strong-armed, but if we got rid of that, maybe we could trust her a little more?
But
Okay.
is the person held on the ship? I don't think so.
Yeah, I don't know. I
We're
have no
kind of
idea.
in the middle of the ocean. I don't know
Yeah,
how we
I-
figure that out.
Was just about to say is we really cannot escape until we reach our destination, because as far as our current situation, we are, as Tarloa said, stuck in the middle of the ocean. And even if we were to take a life raft, we'd probably die in the ocean.
Right.
So I think we can kind of piggyback off of Kurdan's idea and maybe act normal or as the best we can, go in pairs of two in case something happens, and see if we can find this person if they are on the ship.
I think it might be worth it to at least question Father Dunley, because he's shady as hell.
I have a feeling I should hide. Maybe I can hole out in somebody's room and you guys can grab me food. I don't really want to step foot into any big area anymore.
I think if we are going to go confront him, we should all go together.
I
I
agree.
did have a little conversation with him, and I do think he's involved somehow.
And should definitely not be underestimated. We've seen him move this entire ship very quickly, and can only imagine what other tricks he has up his sleeve.
I agree that we all should go, and seeing as we kind of all believe that the captain could be sending us to a place where they want to capture us, it's not going to hurt if we go after the father and piss them off anyways.
I like pissing people off. That's fine with me.
Hey, DM, does this count as a short rest?
Yes.
Oh, thank God. Okay, thank you.
I think Yori just kind of gestures that we should go to Father Dunley's office.
So we want to follow Dunley around, which I don't think is a bad idea. He is quite powerful. I guess I'm nervous.
I don't think our intentions are to make him angry or try to attack us, but maybe if we come, upfront with him about what Candy noticed,
But what
he
exactly
can't really lie.
did you hear, Candy? You said they have someone.
Yeah, I don't remember exactly anymore. I've been too shaken up. I was hiding in a fish barrel. But it was something about someone important being held from the captain, and she is all in the cahoots with the evil people, and it was really frosty on the windows, and I got really scared, and a fish kind of like slid into my jacket, and it got really slimy.
Oh, God. Go ahead and roll an intelligence saving throw. Malia's face, like, quirks up. Oh, do you need a bath? Here, when she prestidigitates you clean.
Wait, I'm still dirty from that. I kind of hope that would like showered or something. Oh, weren't we still covered in ichor from the dead?
A little bit.
Kids?
You're a little bit, yeah. So Malia will prestidigitate everybody. And
Thank you.
Candy, go ahead and make an intelligence saving throw, because I have quoted what was
All right.
said.
Let's see how smart I am. Not much. 8.
Is that your final answer?
Yeah.
Okay, you don't remember.
Can I try to remember what Candy told us?
Yeah, you sure can. Roll an intelligence
Sweet.
saving throw.
Oh man. Oh man. 7.
Yeah, you also have no idea. None. 0.
That fish smell was like really strong, okay?
Right. It would be helpful if you could remember anything, but it's all right. It's been stressful. Thank you all for saving me. By the way, I'm sorry Anyways. And she moves over to her pack and, like, puts her journal away that she's been holding.
I don't quite remember how we did save you.
Oh? Really? And, Kurdan, I would like you to roll a deception if you're going to try to deceive anyone.
If it comes to me trying to deceive anyone, I will roll a deception. But he's just gonna keep his mouth shut for right now.
Okay, roll a deception.
Shit. Alright.
Body language, all right?
He's not fooling anybody. We can just leave it at that.
Kerdaniel shifts his weight and clears his throat.
Kurdan, do you
Hmm?
do you remember what happened?
Not really. I mean,
You're lying.
Insight check.
I think
No, his sister just says, you're lying. Tell me what you know, or I'm going to cast a mind-reading spell, and I'll take it, little brother. I'm gonna roll Intimidate, hold on. Yeah, that's a 4.
Can Tarloa help?
Oh, you give advantage? Yes.
Yori,
It's a 15.
Yes.
Yori creates some water in his hand. He goes, I'm quite good at waterboarding. So don't try.
We're not gonna waterboard my brother, Yori.
Oh, sorry. I thought we were trying to be evil here. My bad. He like puts it away.
what do I roll against intimidation?
It would be like composing yourself. So,
Constitution, maybe, or Wisdom.
Maybe wisdom.
Wisdom saving throw. I was gonna be like composure, but this is not Vampire the Masquerade. So.
Damn, man. All right.
What'd you get?
Yeah, he's scared. 13.
Nice.
I mean, everybody stepped into the portal, and everybody kind of disappeared, and I got everybody back. I don't
Be honest.
exactly remember. He just kind of like looks down. I made a deal to bring everybody back from whatever that place was.
A deal? What kind of deal?
I just need to find something, and that's it. We gotta find a scepter.
Who did you make a deal with? I feel like that's important.
Yes, thank you.
Is it,
Candy,
though?
thank you, yes.
I mean,
Candy? Yeah, no. No.
Really?
Yeah, who?
Yeah.
Hold
I feel
on.
like it's less important.
Yori
No, no, no.
falls
than the
water
fact
back in
that
his hand
everybody's
again. I
here
can do it.
and
Now it's-
safe.
I'm going to
And-
allow Yori to waterboard your ass, and I'm going
And
to leave
Kurdan?
you in the ocean.
And Kurdan, don't forget about the shower time we all had. We
Shower
bonded.
time. Oh, yeah, that's right. I remember that. Gosh, it feels like it's been forever.
You can't break a bond like that.
I could,
Daniel.
I could spit on him.
Malia, it like gets up close, and she's very small. She's like comes up to your chest, but you remember when she was, and she uses your full name.
Intimidating.
Yeah,
Mhm.
she's Daniel. You tell me the truth. Did you put yourself in danger?
No,
He's lying.
I got you guys out of danger. I'm not in danger.
Well, then tell us exactly what
Everything's
happened.
Fine.
Who did you make a deal with? Or what? And then, Tarloa over there is like, Israfel.
Yeah. With a pretty lady.
Tar looks at Bongu and Yori. Not Tar, sorry, Malia. A little help? A pretty lady? Did you guys see a pretty lady? I don't remember making any deals with you.
A pretty lady, you say?
Was it me? Ha! No, it was not me. Then who
a
was
pretty
it?
lady.
I'll be honest.
And-
I didn't see any pretty ladies on that bridge. Just stinky children.
Are you talking
Yeah, it
about the
was-
web
you guys-
then? Does this relate to anything?
So Yori went onto the ship to find you, Malia, and you weren't there.
Right?
And then we all decided that we needed to save Yori. And I was the last one onto the ship. And as soon as I stepped onto the ship, everybody disappeared. And it was just me and a pretty lady. And she said that if I got her scepter back and maybe killed Father Dunley, that
Oh,
I would get you and all of our party members back. And you guys are here, so I think we should go see Father Dunley and see if we can find a scepter, because, she was nice enough to bring everybody back, and I think we should do her favor for her and kill two birds with one stone, because we know Father Dunley's shady.
I need Candy and Tar at this point to roll a intelligence saving throw again. Malia's just looking at you like, are you serious?
Wait. So you're telling me, Kurdan, that not only Tarloa, but now you have a succubus?
I cheat.
Leah turns. Tarloa has a
What are you
succubus.
talking about, Yori?
Oh wait, never mind. Sorry, that was a dream I had. Wait, that was a really weird dream. Never mind.
What are you talking about, Yori?
Okay,
Never mind.
I am rolling an insight, Yori and Tar. Both of you roll deception.
I
By the way,
forgot.
it's a 15 for the.
Bongu's just boggled.
18.
Eyes are blown.
Oh,
What
thank
in the
God.
cleric is going on?
I got a dirty 20 for my deception.
Okay.
Deception. What do I have? 17 for deception.
Okay. Tarloa beats. Or not. Sorry, Malia beats Tarloa. But let me see if this insight. Oh, yeah. Plus 11. Oh, yeah. Punches you out of the water as well, Yori. Let's see. So that's a 28 insight. Really? And her gaze cuts to Tar, then to Yori. I see. So your deal was with a succubus as well, Kurdan.
No, she didn't look like. Well, she might have looked like a succubus, but I didn't. I mean, she didn't hurt me.
What name did they give you?
Music makes me wonder what name I should give her. The Silken Shadow.
Her eye twitches. An unspeakable.
No.
And so Tar, did you also make a deal with an unspeakable, or did your deal not involve any of us? Which, it's fine. You can do what you wish, but if it involves the party, and Malia cuts a look to Kurdan, then it is all of our concerns.
It's to protect Candy.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
See, I did it to protect us.
I understand why you did it. I'm not blaming you for that. I'm not comfortable murdering someone unless they are evil, Kurdan. And there's very little we know about Father Dunley. I know that he's a part of an organization.
I could smell the evil on that dude.
But he hasn't. Do we have proof? Is there undeniable proof? Because I am not going to hurt someone. I'd rather be put right back where I was and rely on your talents and skills, and she motions to everybody, to rescue me, than to put our souls in dangers. Suck you by, take, and you can never get it back. There's a reason they're so feared. And an unspeakable, Kurdan. Many of them are ancient. Many of them are betrayers to the very divinity that keeps this world afloat. They are the antithesis of gods, of patrons that watch over people. They wish for one thing, and it is to increase and improve and move their agenda along. I know you never met our friend, Sienna. But she was very dear to me, and what has happened to her is because of the unspeakable those in her village worship.
And, like, not to interrupt, but do you even know what that unspeakable is gonna do once she has the scepter? Like, what if it's for world domination and then everyone's gonna die? Didn't think of that, did you now?
At this
He
point,
just like looks at the floor and starts kicking his foot, like ashamed.
I know you are new to adventuring, and I'm not blaming you for seeing a way through and seizing an opportunity. I'm not. She puts a hand on your bicep. But I am afraid of the position that your choices have put us all in. Making deals with devils and evil entities never, ever errs in one's favor. They always get their price. And typically their price is a soul. And then she looks down and briefly glances at Tar. And this is the point that Candy and Tar, with your new int saves, you remember what the captain said to the flat-faced creature. Give me my daughter. Tell your master I bring them a mighty gift.
Tar will go ahead and let the group know that that is what they remember.
A mighty gift. Does that mean all of us or a specific individual?
Or the scepter, which we're supposed to take. I don't really know. It's not clear to me.
If that's the case, then it means the captain has a relation to the silken that Kurdan spoke to.
Correct.
Maybe we should be talking to her instead of Father Dunley. Maybe we need to get her on our side to give us more information and maybe promise her help.
I don't think that's a bad idea.
I am very good at talking to ladies. I could try.
I think maybe you should not.
I think that your talking is Yori. Yes, it is not very good. I'm sorry. But you always get an A for effort. Always.
I know you're just saying that. It's okay. I forgive you.
Oh, right. Yes. Of course.
I think Bongu should try to talk to the captain. Let's be honest, he's the most level-headed of us all.
I agree.
I can.
And I can be there as support to say that I busted them.
I would appreciate that, Candy.
I think a few of us should lurk nearby. Maybe the rest of us lurk nearby. Just in case it goes south.
I would also appreciate that. The captain definitely does not seem like someone, if things do go south, that Candy and I would be able to handle alone.
Should I
I
shapeshift into a...
Whoa.
Hello. Hello.
Sorry.
What?
No, I was changing my battery in my headset. I don't know what happened.
It was like
That was the most demonic voice I've ever heard.
Wow.
You
I'm
sound
sorry. It was supposed to be muted, so.
I thought you turned into an unspeakable.
I thought
You
Blade was
sure
the
did.
unspeakable
Yeah, dude.
talking to us. I was like, oh,
Yeah.
that's so good.
I was like, damn, the plot twist.
I will drop next time I change my battery. Sorry about that.
Okay.
Wow. I thought we got ambushed for a second.
Sam.
I was like, we're dead.
Daniel is not speakable the entire time. Oh my god.
It started beeping at me, and I was trying to be like super, like sneaky about it, and yeah, quite the opposite. All right,
You gotta play this episode back later. You'll hear it.
all right. Don't edit this out, Natchan. I don't want to hear that.
Should I become a rat or a cat and maybe hide in Bongu's pouch?
Can I be completely transparent?
Yes, please
Of course.
I don't think we should break up the party anymore.
Alright.
do. I agree.
And
Can we
Kurdan nods.
all storm up to her?
well, I think if we have to, we fight our way out. On the sea or not, there are dinghies, long ships, and if we are near the Long Reach, I can help us all resist elements, keeping us more warm. If we make our way onto land and travel across it, we'll just have to find a different ship on the way there to get to the actual island. But there are options. I just don't trust that any of us should be alone if there is an item or an unspeakable that an item is connected to on this ship.
I agree. And going on my previous statement, it seems something or someone, one of us, is going to be delivered. So it doesn't matter if we make her angry now or later, we're ending up in the same area. So approaching her all at once, maybe she can give us the entire story and it could be something we could help with
Right.
or prepare for
I agree.
or leave.
I don't think we threaten her right out the gate. I think we try diplomacy, but I don't think any of us should be alone. Particularly Candy. Candy is carrying the jewel connected to the Silent Princess. And Candy has also made contact with Leviathan. I think the reason that is happening, or has happened, Candy, and the reason unspeakables seem attracted to you is because you are carrying a piece of their power. The power is not necessarily individual. Like all gods, they are connected to planes and places. It's a string of power
Oh.
between all of them. Not where they derive their power from, but the fact that it is connected. It's like all necromancy magic. It's in the category of necromancy, though different spells do different things, kind of like that. She takes a breath. I honestly can't say why I was taken. And not Candy.
Wait, are you saying that they are only after me because I possess an item from them? I thought they were after me because I'm the most precious princess around.
I mean, probably both. She gives you a wink.
Okay. Okay, she was about to have like a midlife crisis basically about this.
Well, if we're going to approach the captain, and if things get hasty, I'm going to prepare ahead of time and cast water breathing on everyone, lasts up to 24 hours, in case we end up in the ocean for any reason.
Okay, and then let me double check. Actually, you know what? Homebrew. Boom. Everyone has endure elements. So
Ooh.
everybody's resistant to cold.
So if they cast magic or put us underwater or anything, you can breathe normally.
All right. Then guess we try.
Bongu, lead the way, dear friend.
Okay. Follow me. And we'll start heading towards the captain's quarters.
She is on deck.
On deck. Never mind then. We will head to the deck. When we get to the deck, what is kind of the what's going on deck?
Everybody roll perceptions.
23. Oh, not 20.
You already got a 17.
And I'm using inspiration.
Okay.
Do you want the rolls in Roll20 or Discord?
Either way.
What's easier for you?
Roll 20 right now because I'm pacing.
Okay.
Okay.
It like
Roll 20 guys.
it like changes because I can see one screen and then I can see a different. You know what I mean? So I've got a 12, a 13, a 15.
And I think 23.
Oh, I didn't see it in the roll 20. Sorry.
Oh, sorry.
That's my bad.
Yes, natural 20 plus 3. I perceive so much, I perceive everything.
I got a 17.
Okay. The 20. As you step out. Coming up that staircase. I know Felix is with you, but he didn't have a lot to say during the conversation. Candy, you are the only one that sees it. There is a different pirate manning the helm. The captain is in the back of the ship. Diamond and her other dogs are kind of pacing around her. It's snowing, frigid cold. The captain's shadow unnaturally shifts like a flat black lace, growing and extending before snapping back like a rubber band. You almost miss it. But that's what you see.
Guys, are you also noticing that the pirate is a different one and there's some lace shifting around and stuff here?
Just as Candy says that and everyone squints to look, the shadow looks completely normal and the captain shouts, "Weigh anchor! They approach!" And anyone that got a 15 or above, splashing through the water, you hear this great three-masted black ship. It seems to usher the fog before it.
I have a really bad feeling about this, guys. This is really shifty.
As the ship nears, the captain turns, spotting you, and says, "I told you below deck!" And then overhead, there is a rumble of thunder. "What are all of you doing up here?"
Guys, I think we're a little too late.
I think you're right.
I don't think so. Now is as good a time as any. Let's make haste. And Malia,
Yeah, Bongu, you first.
Malia is going to start walking.
I'm gonna give it a little sprinky.
Yeah, he's not gonna let her walk alone. Yeah.
She like pushes Bongu forward. And Felix is like, "I do not think this is a good idea. I think this is a bad idea. I do not think we should do this."
Felix, trust us.
This is
Already in a
great,
predicament right now.
great idea,
Felix.
like jumping on the giant bird. Yes, very good.
And did that work out?
It did.
Huh?
I am just panicking.
Exactly.
I am just panicking. I am a man who does rules, and these are not. And Captain, she shifts.
Captain, we need to talk to you.
I need all of you below deck. It is not safe for you up here. And you hear some of her men saying, "Captain, do we let them board?" And she says, "Hold on the bridge." What do you need?
Bongu.
We heard that someone has somebody precious to you held.
She grabs your arm. Talk no louder than a whisper. When did you hear this?
Captain, we want to help you.
Roll a
We
persuasion.
can help you.
Persuasion with advantage since you're all here as a group.
Ooh.
The gang.
Do I roll 2 at the same time for advantage or 1 and
Up to you. However you want to
Doesn't-
roll it is good.
Ooh, 8 and a 14. We're going to go with 14. And then persuasion. 14 plus 0. 14.
14 is not enough to persuade her.
Oh.
It is not safe. I need all of you below deck. The exchange that is about to happen, you can't be here. Please.
We know there's unspeakables involved.
Her eyes
and
widen.
We know there's a lot happening. We know that there's something going on with Father Dunley. There's a scepter. I don't know. We need you on our side. And I don't know who these people are, but I don't think you should let them board.
Roll
We need to know more.
another persuasion for me, please.
I stand behind Tarloa, nodding really, really like violently, like we know. This totally gives advantage, right?
Probably.
Yeah.
Well, it's a 23. Okay, I can see if it's a natural 20. No, 23.
Captain! They're dropping their own anchor. They're pulling up on starboard side. I don't think I can stop them from... She says, "It's fine. Fine. I don't know how you came to know all this, but they have my child, and I will stop at nothing to see her safe return. Father Dunley is a part of their scheme. It isn't safe, and I cannot stop them from boarding." And she motions up at the skies. You see these billowing, thick black clouds that actually begin to block out the sun, almost as if it is nighttime. They command the seas in this area. The rumors...
What are you giving them?
I am giving them the scepter.
Oh, scepter. And Candy looks at Kurdan.
I have to.
You can't do that.
I have to. And if you try to stop
where do they have
me,
your daughter?
I will stop you. I don't know. If I knew where my little girl was, I would have gotten her already. And then you hear, "Captain! Please. Just go back to your room."
Can we try tricking them? Making something else seem like the scepter?
These are not the kind of entities you can trick.
Who are they? What are they called?
As she says that, there is a pulse as the metal bridge connects to the top, the starboard side of your ship. Imagine an iron amalgamation of a ship, a steamboat that is just all tankered metal. It is like a clamping maw that bites down. And then you hear a melody. And I need all of you to make a wisdom saving throw.
You're going to use an inspiration?
22.
Okay, me too.
Okay. I've got a 14, a 23, 18, 15, and a 22. Okay, the 15 and the 14. You are terrified. As these individuals begin to cross the metal bridge from their huge tankered ship.
Would Yori have any clue about this ship? Has he seen anything like this?
I'll let you do a quick action, roll a history. Go ahead and have advantage.
Okay, I got a 16 plus 2, 18.
Okay.
Can I use a bonus action before that roll?
Sure. What are you trying to do?
Transform, form of dread. So I'm immune to frighten.
Oh, you look terrifying when you do that.
Do I?
Yeah. You look super, super duper scary.
All the better, maybe?
Sure. You literally look like an unspeakable flat-faced monster. You like
Okay.
your body stretches out, kind of elongating, like your arms like getting longer, chest getting bulkier if possible. The captain actually steps back from you, a little fucking terrified.
Yeah, we're gonna do it.
Okay. You are immune to fear. I am looking in the notes right now, Yori. This is Father Dunley. This is a ship you know. This is a huge... This is very, very, very pirate ship. Ah, there it is. It's called Nightfall. And it is... rumor has it that it is run by Black Opus members. The same order that Father Dunley is a part of.
Okay. Would I know that it's the only ship, or are there multiples of it? Like other ships?
Oh, do they have a
similar
fleet?
to it? Yeah.
Nightfall does have a brother and sister ship, much, much smaller. Cruisers. Metal monstrosities. They just cut through the ice like nothing. These pirates are rumored to bleed their victims dry and take everything. If these are the pirates that have the captain's daughter, there is no persuading them.
Do I have time as they're kind of walking to the ship to kind of inform the group and the captain of my knowledge of this?
You can do it really quickly. You have a few moments as they're crossing, them and several of their guards.
Okay, Yori's gonna turn and look at the group, relay that similar information, and just let the captain know, like, I don't want to bring bad news, but I know of the Black Opus and this ship. They are ruthless. They do not care whether they have your daughter or not. If they've never shown you any proof of life, I fear they might have already taken it, because all they want is everything from you. And I inform everyone.
I have to at least try.
Then let us fight with you, if need be.
I am not fighting them. I am giving them the scepter, and I am taking my daughter, and then I will take you to your island. That is it. It goes no further than that.
Have they shown you your daughter?
Father Dunley.
Do you know she's alive?
Father Dunley works for them. He is the contact. He has assured me that they have kept her well enough. Now, if you'll excuse me, if you won't go down below deck, then at least stay out of my way. Please. And as soon as one of the gentlemen step on board, there's that pulse of fear. And he's a fine gentleman, wearing black lace. He's got a big red ruby on a cravat. Nice beard, all black with some streaks of age and gray, silver in his hair. But his eyes are, well, his smile should be kind, but it doesn't reach the eyes. There's a deadness about them. Father Dunley also, surprised to see all of you, but ignores you for the most part, greets this man with a deep bow and says, "My lord."
Ah, Father Dunley! And the Queen's captain. It is a pleasure. Shall we conduct our business here or over a meal?
And behind him there is a woman, regal, with long black hair, a shrewd face, also wearing fine black lace. And then behind them, a tall blonde elf. All of them are very pale, as if they don't really get out much. Their countenance frigid, like the air around you. The woman and the blonde elf say nothing, but they regard you with a shrewd and dead gaze. It is the man that you only know as Lord, who's spoken so far. And the captain says, "Wherever it would please you, my lord." And then she takes her hat off and does a deep bow. And then the lord and the woman descend below deck with the captain, unless any of you try to intervene.
Kurdan's just gonna tell the captain, please don't give them the scepter until you know they have your daughter safe and well.
She's like right here walking past you. "I have to."
But you don't, and we will back you up. You need to know your daughter is safe first. You have no idea what they will do with that scepter.
She doesn't say anything, but continues moving forward. Her dogs follow after her. What do you guys do?
Yori's going. I'm
I don't know
gonna
what to
step
enter.
down.
Can I roll a perception or investigation for like their ship?
Yeah, you can roll a perception on their ship.
I'm looking for like how guarded and open it is, I guess. It's not horrible. Stinky 20.
So you're looking for a different way on board?
No, so I'm thinking
You want to commandeer the ship, I assume.
maybe not commandeer the ship. Good thinking, but maybe explore it and see if we can find the captain's daughter before it's too
Malia.
late. Maybe.
Can you send a message to the captain's daughter?
I've never seen her. I'd have to know at least a vague description of her.
Can I run and grab the captain's hand really quick and just ask her what her daughter looks like?
You could certainly try. She has made contact with these two individuals.
I'm gonna do it either way. I'm just gonna pull her back really quickly and whisper to her.
As you approach, this man takes notice of you. "Well, who is this?"
I'm gonna ignore him.
And then you're jumping down. What are you doing?
I'm just, I'm perceiving, I'm observing because I can read lips. I kind of want to see if I can, like, if they whisper or talk to each other, I can kind of make out what they're saying.
Okay, roll perception for me. The man,
My feet.
this guy, he steps up to look you over, and the captain says, "One of my crewmen." "Ah, I see. The help."
So fun that you have that still.
I use an inspiration. I got a 14 on perception.
Okay. So far, it's nothing super important, but you're picking up everything that is being put down. "My
Okay.
lord, please excuse me." And the captain steps back and pulls you back. "Of course. It's not like I mind waiting. I have all the time in the world." Unlike some people, and the look that he gives the captain is absolutely a threat. "Can this wait?" says the captain. "Please."
No, tell me what your daughter looks like.
"I don't have the time."
Tell me right now.
The lord is tapping his foot, and captain looks at him, and he's just tap, tap, tap with a grin and those dead eyes.
Does she look like you? But small?
Her name is Amelia.
Amelia.
She's 10.
Okay.
And the captain hands you a folded picture.
Okay. I'll take a glance and run over to Malia.
You take the picture?
Yes.
Okay. And the captain, "Sorry." "No need to apologize. It's fine to waste my time." And then they start going downstairs. "Come on, dear." And the three of them descend, and the captain gives your party one last look. This guy is still standing on the bridge as if guarding it.
I'm gonna run back with Tar when I see Tar going back as well.
Okay.
I want to run to them as well to look at the picture.
Okay, and then Kurdan, what did you get on that perception?
Dirty 20.
Hold on.
Bless you.
Bless you.
Bless you.
Sorry, I was trying to mute, but I did not mute well. Okay. Okay. Sorry. Say that again, what you got? I was reading. I got a lot of messages.
30-20.
30-20, okay. It looks like, with a dirty 20, so at first, right, your initial look, it looks like there's only one way to get onto the other ship. But it's not true. There is a lip down below. It looks like there's a door, like an alcove, that steps out onto kind of a balcony about 15 feet-ish down. It's just above the water. It probably, that little, like, extra deck gets tons of water. It actually seems like a really poor design for a ship, but it's there. You could jump down onto it and try to get in through that door, but you don't know what's inside from there. Otherwise, you could beat up the elf that's standing watch at the bridge. In terms of guard, he seems to be the only one they brought. So either they're very, very confident in their own skills, or they actually don't have that many men.
Is there anyone else like on the deck
No.
of the
There's
other
no.
ship?
It's like metal, empty. Bright crimson red sails, black iron ship. Impressive, intimidating. Very empty for such a big rig. You hear behind you, Malia. Okay. All right. I didn't realize she was so young. I should be able to use this. You said her name's Amelia?
She's 10 years old. Here's the picture.
The problem is if there is enough metal between me and her, the magic might not get through, but I will try.
When your message goes, can you tell if it is going to the ship or not? Like, in terms of...
No.
Will you know it's there?
I can only know if it's on a different plane of existence. It'll be harder to get through. Like, it has a longer distance to travel. I'll have to ask the girl if she's on the ship. If she is on the ship, there's a chance that the metal will interfere with the casting. That's actually probably why the Nightfall is metal. It ruins a caster's capabilities.
If so, I can turn into a rat and scurry onto the ship and be pretty natural for a ship, essentially, and see if I can find her.
As much as I hate that we would be separated, I think you probably should do that now, because then I can message you. In fact, I think you should go hide and get on the ship now and try to survey. Know what we're dealing with. I don't know how long we're going to have with the captain. I could stay and listen and act as reconnaissance while all of you go on deck, but
Yori's going to kind of like walk past essentially like Tar, and as he kind of aligns up with Tar, morph into a rat so that the elf doesn't notice and scurry towards the ship.
Could I size this guy up? Maybe, see if I could take him in a fist fight?
roll an insight. Meanwhile, Candy,
Yes.
roll a perception.
Actually, that, but also I rolled a stealth and I'm going behind him. 19 for that.
19 stealth, okay.
And what did you want me? Perception? Okay.
Yep.
That is a 15 total. So 15 perception.
Okay, 15 perception. Father Dunley is approaching your party.
Alright. I was sneaking, hopefully, successfully behind the pale elf, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I also wanted to be kind of approaching him and get closer.
Okay, then Dunley actually will wait, because he'll see Tar,
Okay.
but not Candy.
Alright. Well, I am attempting to slit his throat. Because that's fun. That's a 25 to hit.
Can I wave at Father Dunley and just like call his name?
Distract him.
Father Dunley. Hey.
He looks... Okay, so there's a lot happening all at once. I'll get around. So Yori's going here.
I'm rushing as fast as I can to literally search the ship the safest I can, where I know I can still
The
kind of
other
get
ship,
out.
correct? Like you're shifting and then you're going to the
Yeah,
other
I'm
ship.
trying to find the daughter as quick as I can as a rat.
Okay, then I will need you to roll for me a survival check, please. Malia is going to tell the party, I'm going to listen to their conversation and keep reconnaissance. Unless you tell me otherwise.
I'll keep Father Dunley busy.
Then Malia's going to run and head below deck. Kurdan, what would you like to do?
I don't know. I think he wants... Man, he doesn't want to lose Malia again, but at the same time, he wants to back up everybody up here.
Could go somewhere in between so you could run to either.
Yeah.
So you're scary looking right now.
Oh yeah, they're kind of.
Yeah, he's just gonna kind of post up, like, in the middle over here, just to help with distracting people and whatnot if needed.
Okay.
Just be scary.
Okay. Bongu, are you way over there?
I am going to move kind of to the. So Father Dunley can see me, but not on the same level as him. So I'm just going to walk over to kind of this banister here and just start waving at him, kind of beckoning him to come on over to have a conversation.
I also lied to you. The blonde guy's on starboard side, so he's on this side. Because when you're looking at the front of the ship, that's the right side. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, I am down there magically shifting along.
Okay. Father Dunley stops as Tar gets close and Kurdan. So I'll roleplay and then I'll go around. Okay. And again, he looks exhausted. Why are any of you out of your rooms?
Why are you out of your room?
Because I work for the captain.
Okay, well, we were talking with the captain.
Perhaps it's best if you return to your cabins now.
Why would that be?
This storm is awful. And also, I wouldn't want you to cause any trouble.
What trouble could we cause? We're simply on the deck,
You
spending
are...
time outside.
You are adventurers. I cannot stop you if you wish to stay on deck. However, I just recommend keeping warm.
Bar's just gonna stare at him.
I'm
Bongu's
sure
gonna-
This exchange will be over shortly.
And what exchange is that?
Suppose that's the captain's business.
Then why would you know about it?
I am familiar with the Black Opus.
How familiar are you?
Enough.
He gives you a small bow.
Again, I recommend getting out of this frigid cold.
And then he turns and moves right there.
I think I will stand somewhere in between to kind of block his eyesight since I know what is attempting to happen.
Wait, go between me and him. You're on the wrong side right now.
Like stand on the stairs?
Yeah. Oh no, never mind. Sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay,
you're right.
that's
You're
okay.
right.
Okay.
As soon as that starts, like, you catch a glimpse of, well, you don't know what Candy is, actually. She rolled too high to see her. But when you call Dunley, he's like, ah, yes, my good friend. And he kind of takes a couple steps, so he's here. Like, he's waiting for you to come down to him.
Okay.
What did you get on that survival, Yori?
25.
Okay, you need to roll an investigation. Your little squeaky paws are just...
I got a 17 plus 2, 19 on investigation.
Okay, she is not on deck, but you do find a set of stairs that go below. However, in your rat nostrils, as you start descending those stairs, whether you use the cords and chains that link light sources down below, or you actually jump on the stairs themselves, the smell is the same. Coppery iron, like blood.
Would Yori be able to have a bit more of a resistance to it since he's used to like being a pirate, like gutting fish and guts and blood and all that?
This is not aquatic life. This is different.
Okay.
It's It's akin to stepping into a murder scene as opposed to filleting a fish.
Okay. Yori's he's full on as fast as a rat can sprint because his goal is to just find her, see if he can get her out safely, or at least return back to the group and tell them where she's at.
It is also unnaturally cold. You saw the other captain of the Nightfall. He was not wearing winter clothes. It is probably 10 degrees colder every floor that you head down. Icy, frigid metal, to the point that your little rat feet and paws begin to ache. Thank God for the indoor elements, or you think your skin would be peeling off each icy step on the metal. What you find in that first floor and on deck, there is no one. No one. It is like stepping into a giant metal skeleton. Sure, there are crates, there are chains, there are lanterns, not even lit. Everything is plunged into an iron darkness. Make another investigation check.
It's a 17.
17?
Yes.
You find a set of stairs that goes below, and as you get to the top of them, I need you to roll a perception. Or what's your passive perception?
My natural and my rat form is both 22.
Okay? So with a 22, you hear a sound, and then Malia's voice comes in through a message. Yori, are you on the ship?
Is this a message where I know I can only send it once back?
Homebrew rule, you can have a conversation.
Okay. Yes, I am. I believe, on the second floor.
Malia is in the bow. I mean, not Malia. Amelia. Well, I don't know why I'm ruining all these names. She's in the bow. However, there are things we're all going to need to fight, I think, to get her out of there. There's a beast guarding her, and the way that she describes it, it's a monstrosity. You have to understand, we are not dealing with regular people. Not at all.
Got it. I will continue my investigation
Yori,
as safely as possible and wait for you.
there is also another woman on deck. She's called the Huntress. Be very careful.
I will. I promise.
As soon as the message cuts off, you hear the shifting again. Bare feet.
Is there a spot that I feel I can get into as a rat that literally just like the safest area, a bag of stuff or like a hole in the side of the ship that I can kind of sneak
investigation-wise, you do find some iron barrels you could slip into, or you could climb up the wall and hide in one of the unlit lanterns.
into? I'm gonna hide in an unlit lantern.
Okay. It is quite the climb. Roll in athletics or acrobatics.
That is gonna be 17.
17?
Yes.
Okay, you manage to get in just as you hear this tinkling laughter. Where are you? I can smell you. It has been so long since I've been allowed to play with anyone, and you smell like a boy. And the woman who runs past has hair that is like beautiful black tresses that trails behind her, and she's wearing this red dress that actually was white. The ends is a little torn, and she's got rubies around her neck. She's barefoot, running in the freezing cold. And you see her faster than natural past where you are hidden in the lantern and open a door. Oh, hide and seek. One of my favorite games. Where are you, boy? And she tips to the next door and opens it. Playing hard to get. And then she drops down to all fours and breathes. Candy.
I snuck behind the elf, and while this all happened, I have been in a frozen position of putting my dagger just behind him until I can finally grab him by his little noggin and slit his throat from behind. That's what I want to do. I have a 25 attack DC. That better be hidden.
Okay, as you spring up, you do manage to bring the blade across the throat. And as the skin splits, he makes this gargling sound. There is no blood.
Ooh, ooh.
As you pull the head back, completely unaware, not suspecting at all. And then Felix is going to rush forward and shove his chest using a push attack so that he falls in between. But as he's falling, I need you to roll a perception.
Oh, God. Also, Tar wants to try to help shove the body off the ship or something.
Okay, then I need you to roll a dexterity saving throw, just like Felix.
Okay.
16 perception.
Okay, 16. Tara, what was your dexterity?
I need to use an inspo.
Okay, Felix is using an inspiration as well. Oh, fuck. Okay, never mind.
Okay. 22.
Okay. Candy, you watch in horror as the skin immediately begins to knit back, and there's a flush that blooms in his face, and the blood that should be pouring from a throat slit is actually knitting the skin back together, and he hisses as he's tumbling backwards, because you do totally catch him off guard, and he manages to grab Felix by the hair, and the both of them plummet into the water. Felix.
Oh, shit.
Felix got a 7. Initiatives. As Father Dunley just screams, "What are you doing?" And you hear Daniel in the back of your mind, "Feed Father Dunley to the scepter."
The feeding to the sept. Oh.
Yep, that's for Daniel. That's what Daniel hears.
I need to find the scepter. Interesting.
I'm also going to give Yori a turn here, but really quick. Right before we start this encounter, we're going to take a break for water and potty. We'll be right back. And we're back. All right. Did everyone get those initiatives in? Excellent. I don't know why there's 2 Felix.
I didn't do yours yet just because I don't know my situation.
You are. We are going to. You can't. Do I not have Tar on there? There we go. There we go. So basically, how this is going to go is it's going to have in battle, and then when it gets to your turn, Yora, you're going to be contending with the Huntress.
Okay, so do I need to roll initiative then?
You sure do.
Okay.
Okay, Daniel, wisdom saving throw.
That's me. been rolling crap. Can we use an inspiration, please?
Noted.
That's a little better. What'd you say, wisdom? 17?
You got a 17 on a wisdom saving throw?
Yes.
Okay. You hear the velvet maw again, and there is this overwhelming hunger. You feel your canines extend into your mouth, your jaw popping. You manage to keep control of yourself. You don't outright hurt anyone or attack anyone. However, there is a hunger, a need, a deep drive. You're going to have to resist the feast every time you roll, every turn.
Okay.
Otherwise, you are liable to attack your own party members. The Velvet Moss sends visions of you drinking their blood and eating their flesh. And it's a continuous push and need. Okay, that being said, Candy and Tar, you're over near the edge where Felix fell off. You shoot forward. Perception checks, please.
Eight.
16. No, wait. Yeah, 16.
Okay, the 8 does not see it. The 16 does. You see Felix sputtering. He bursts through the surface, and then top of the round, that blonde-haired elf shoots up out of the water, grabbing him by the hair, yanking him sideways so that his throat is exposed, and strikes a vein. And then Father Dunley shifts, his body elongating, his fingers turning into lace. He looks at Kurdaniel. So she has another patron, or another warlock now. Looks like I have to kill you to keep my right.
You can try.
Overhead, the lightning flashes a violent and angry purple. Felix, you hear him let out a strangled cry. And then down below, Malia says, in a mass message to everyone, "They're vampires! Don't let them bite you, or they will be able to turn you into a spawn. Control your mind." And we're going to end there for tonight.
Ugh.
Ooh.
We're gonna become little blood bags. Little
Yeah.
snack packs, fruity pack.
Okay. Yeah. Good thing we have a cleric.
Yeah.
Oh boy.